How the heck are you guys? I am Fastidious, and wow, tomorrow we are getting a brand new style banner and one of the strongest and most unique banners we've ever seen in Launcher of Realms. This banner here is called the Surprise Ancient Summoning Banner, and if you're familiar with the different terms and keywords they like to use in this game, surprise in Launcher of Realms means BOGO, or POGO, or extra legendary, or 1+1, whatever you want to call it. Essentially, when you're pulling on a surprise banner in this game, the first legendary hero you pull on that banner will bring a friend. So when I say bring a friend, that first copy of that first legendary is guaranteed to come with another copy of a new legendary. This only works for that first legendary you pull on the banner. It's a one-off offer, as they like to say, but we like to call it the 1+1, because that first one is bringing a +1. They've got a date to the party. Now, this is a very interesting banner and very unique because, yes, we have seen the surprise banner format many times before, but never have we seen it on Ancient Summoning. This is pretty spicy. It's an inherent risk, and we're going to go over that in this video. I'm going to tell you all the upside of it and all the downside, but it is also potentially a major boon to your account. If you hit the 1+1 and both that 1 and the +1 are really strong, or one of those two is a total game changer, this could be a home run banner for you. And remember, guys, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please do that. Please subscribe to the channel. We're picking up a ton of subscribers every day right now, and more, day after day. Hitting 50,000 before the new year is becoming a reality. We are now about 600 subs away at the time of filming this. We're at like 49,380 or something. So it's like 620 subs away. That's crazy. We are getting so close. If we can just get like 40 subs a day over the rest of the month, we are good to go. So please subscribe to the channel. Also, I have decided we are doing a pulls party tomorrow. It will be at about 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Eastern time. You can find the specific time for your time zones in the description, top pin comment, or on my Discord. Speaking of my Discord, definitely go join if you haven't. You can see I put this up to a vote. It was a little bit mixed, but definitely the majority was do it. I said, would people like a pulls party for the Ancient 1+1 banner tomorrow? I said, if yes, give it a thumbs up. If yes, and you might want to join, give it a flex. If no, give it a thumbs down. If you don't care, give it an eyes, no mouth emoji. And 49 yes, 7 no, 25 don't care, 4 people extra flex, and then 6 big pee-pee. So I think we're going to do it. You'll find the link for that in the description, the top and comment. If you want to join these things as soon as possible, if you want to contribute to votes like this, join the Discord. I already have the sign up available here. And yeah, it's interactive. It's a great community. We have just hit 10,500 members. That is really cool. Okay, guys, let's get into it. The thing to consider, though, the main thing is that word could. Nothing about this banner besides the fact that when you get a legendary the first time, you'll get another one. So a 2-for-1 essentially on that first time. Nothing else is guaranteed. Nothing at all. There's no rate up on a specific unit. Nothing. So you could easily get a Valara and then the +1 is a Nastia, or just as easily, you could get a Giselle and the +1 is a Demi. It could be worse. The +1 could be a frickin' Twin Fiend. You know, you could come out of this with Dirtsa and Ingrid, or you could come out of this with Kata and Venoma. Well, I guess Venoma was just buffed. Let's say Kata and Araka or something. Like, there's so much risk and so much potential reward. It's really hard to know the best thing to do. That being said, it is so hard to hit on these banners, right? So many people I've talked to, and also this has even happened to me, have had crazy streaks of pulling hundreds of ancients without hitting anything but Lord Pity. Yes, sometimes when it rains, it pours. You can do a 10 pull and hit 3 times in one 10 pull. Or I know of someone who's pulled over 600 ancients without hitting a single non-lord and not hitting any lords outside of Lord Pity. So it can be night and day with luck on these ancient banners. So one huge positive in favor of going for this surprise ancient summoning banner, you're basically guaranteed way better than normal rates. You're guaranteed better than going to Lord Pity all the time rates. Because even if you go to Lord Pity, you're getting two. Maybe not two lords, but you're going to get that lord, and then that lord is coming with a friend. It could be another great lord. It could be another ancient exclusive legendary non-lord. That is really, really strong. This is the first time ever we've had an opportunity, I guess outside of the guaranteed Dracula event, but the first time contained within one ancient summoning banner, we have had the opportunity to know that our rates are going to be better than average. Now, this is only possible, there's only a full guarantee if you know you can make it to Lord Pity. And I do think that is the crux of how to approach this. Can you get to Lord Pity? Because if you cannot, let's say you have 50 ancients and you're at 110 since your last lord, that's not going to cut it. So then this is a full-on gamble. And do you want to do a full-on gamble when we know there's some really good stuff coming? So the downside isn't just the risk of what if you hit it and it goes wrong, and it's not just the risk of what if you don't hit anything. There's also the opportunity costs that you might invest in this banner when you should have been pulling on one of the crazy new banners that are coming up. So if I can show you that little Frostfall Jamboree sneak peek, we know very likely we're getting 2 ancient banners in the next 3 weeks or so for the Christmas New Year's celebration. It's possible it will just be 1 banner, but I'm going to explain my thinking. So we know we're getting 2 new ancient exclusive units. We have a new Lord, Rivenhald, who, let me tell you, is very strong and very unique. The most unique character in this game, maybe. He is a tactician. He is a crazy Swiss Army knife support. He is a lord. There's a lot here. There's a lot of meat on the Rivenhald bone, as I like to say. I don't know if I like to say that, but I said it. So let's keep going. He's going to come up on a banner, right? He is an ancient exclusive. He has to be because he's a new lord. Every new lord in this game is an ancient exclusive. We also know Cadgrim over here is an ancient exclusive. He's an arbiter, so he's only going to be available through ancient summoning. For that reason, I really think we're going to get 2 more ancient banners on top of this surprise ancient summoning, this ancient 1+1, throughout these events. Now, why do I say 2 and not 1? I cannot remember the last time they did an ancient summoning banner where both the units were new. Typically, this isn't always the case, but basically it's always the case, at least recently. They will do a lord and a non-lord. So in theory, they could do a Rivenhald and Cadgrim banner. Rivenhald could be the lord and Cadgrim could be the non-lord. However, I really can't think of any recent instance at all. I couldn't think of one. If you can think of one, let me know in the comments, where they are running the new lord and the new non-lord together on the same banner. I would be shocked if they did that, because that is just not something Moonton has done in Launcher of Realms, at least not in my recent memory at all. Maybe I'm missing a big thing, but it's just not common if they've ever done it, and I don't really think they ever do it. Not in 2025. It's just not how they do stuff anymore. So I think Rivenhald is going to have his own banner. He's the lord, so there's going to be an already existing non-lord on it, and I would anticipate that non-lord is going to be stupid strong. Why? We'll come back to that in 1 second. Then I anticipate Cadgrim is going to get his own banner. He's the non-lord, so he has to be with a lord, and I would anticipate that lord is going to be stupid OP strong. Now, why is that? Well, they are throwing so many ancient banners at us, and Moonton, and this is not a fault against them. This is not a knock against them. Moonton loves to make money. That's what developers like to do. Yes, some of them are in it for the love of the game. I think we're fortunate with Watcher of Realms because I think Moonton actually care about the game being a good product. But all developers, if they're in some kind of big commercial game like this, and it's not the tiniest little indie, but even with some of those little indies, this is still the case. Developers want to make money. So they threw the Dracula Ancient banner at us. Then they threw the Choose Your Own Legendary Lord banner plus Lycan at us. Now they're throwing the 1+1 Surprise Ancient Summoning banner at us tomorrow. And we know, if I'm right, I think I am, 2 more ancient banners are coming. Rivenhald's banner and then Cadgrim's banner. So that's 5 really appealing ancient banners in the space of less than 2 months, probably. We're getting tapped out, baby. We are dried out of our ancient summons. They want to keep these banners really good, really appealing, so the people that are experiencing the FOMO and really want to go for a banner spend some money and buy some ancients. We have some really good bundles coming. You can use my Smile 1 link in the description in the top and comment. However, to go in on all of these banners, even if you're the most endgame free to play of all time, you're gonna have to spend money unless you're getting crazy lucky every banner and hitting very, very early. And they know this. So they want this to happen. They want the banners to be very appealing so people go and spend. And to make them very appealing, that means Rivenhald needs to be with a very OP non-lord, and that means Cadgram needs to be with a very OP lord. Now, Rivenhald already is a very good lord, but to make the banner super juicy, they cannot pair him with Giselle, right? They are going to pair him with Valara or maybe Sithra. I can't imagine Ardia since they just did her. Maybe it could be Dirtsa or Carnelian. My guess would be Valara, right? They've only run Valara once ever. She's the most desired unit in this game. People that don't have her want her and need her. People that do have her almost certainly want awakenings. People that have her awakened almost certainly want extra copies so they can reset her and get the soul stones I'm sure they put into her back and then awaken her that way. That banner would appeal to everyone. So my guess would be Valara, but if not Valara, it's going to be someone top tier. It's going to be Sithra, it's going to be Dirtsa, something like that. Now with Cadgram, he's going to be with some crazy OP lord. It can't be Nastia, they just ran her. It can't be Valderon, they just ran him. I think it has to be Praetus or Ingrid, maybe Yovar. I feel like, did they recently run Yovar? Maybe not. I think a lot of people just chose Yovar as their choose your own legendary. So yeah, I think it would have to be Ingrid, Praetus, or Yovar. My guess would probably be Yovar or Ingrid. I can't say for sure, but it's going to be that level, right? And like they might just say, let's make all the money. Let's give people all the FOMO. Let's make some money this holiday season. Rivenhald, you're getting the best non-lord Valara, and Cadgram, you're getting the best lord Ingrid. It really could be that simple. So if they're doing all of that, that's a crazy opportunity cost, you know, an opportunity missed if you go for this 1+1, especially if you go for this 1+1 and you don't get anything and you can't guarantee you're going to hit Lord Pity. And remember, by guaranteeing your hitting of Lord Pity, you're guaranteeing the bonus. So my big piece of advice is assess your account. Do you need Rivenhald? I think it's going to turn out that most of us do. Also, are you missing one of those top tier key units, like an Ingrid or a Valara or a Praetus or a Yovar or a Sithra, something like that? If you're missing all of that and you cannot guarantee you're hitting Lord Pity, I think this is a crazy gamble and I would not do it. This does come with one caveat though. If you're willing to gamble, you could just be pulling on this. Who knows, maybe you get lucky and then you're just building Pity. So when those more desirable banners or the banners you're looking forward to come around, you're closer to Lord Pity. However, I would say, let's say you went 0 for 50. I think a lot of people would rather go 0 for 50 on a Valara banner and have those 50 shots that could have been Valara. Now, you might be saying, well, I went 0 for 50 there. I would have gone 0 for 50 with Valara. If the Valara banner happens when I think, it will be in 2 to 3 weeks. It will be a different 50. It's just not the same thing. So I don't think that's good logic. But that is a caveat. If you want to say, you know what, I'm willing to risk it. I'll build some Pity here, by all means. But frankly, if you cannot get to that Lord Pity, I would say don't do it. If you can get to the Lord Pity, do you want to play the slots? Personally, I kind of do. By Monday, I should be able to just get to Lord Pity. I'm like 75 away right now, and I have 69 Ancients, I think, currently. So I could make it. I'm probably going to wait until Monday to decide, but it could be so fun. And like that's appealing to me, especially for content as a content creator. It could also suck butt, right? It really could, because you could get there, you hit the Lord Pity. Like if my Lord was a dupe Elder and my extra was a dupe Giselle, I'd find a window and throw myself out of it. Hopefully not very high window. I don't want to die, but I might want to feel the pain because that's how bad that would be. I'd have to numb myself by breaking all my bones out a window. Honestly, like imagine that feeling. On the same token, imagine if it was, for me at least, imagine if it was Praetus and a Valara dupe. God is good, baby. That would be sweet. So if you can hit the Lord Pity, what's your risk appetite? How much fun do you want to potentially have or not have? That is how I would approach it. So there you go, guys. If you want to pull, remember, we've got the sign up in the description in the top pinned comment. I'm doing my pulls party tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit on the earlier side, probably about 8 or 9 a.m. Eastern time. Stay tuned for that. I really appreciate you guys watching. Remember also, we're getting very close to 50,000 subscribers. We're picking up like 50 subs a day right now. If we can maintain that pace, we will hit 50,000 by the new year, and I will be so happy. That would be so freaking cool. So please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. If you're doing the 1+1, definitely sign up for the Pulls Party. Link in the description in the top and comment. If you want Smile 1 stuff, you'll find links for that as well. Thank you. I've been Fastidious. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.